it's a bit of a dreich, wet and fairly miserable day, but at least it's not freezing cold. And I'm going in hunt of some finds. So out in this field here, we've got an old roadway that comes in here and then heads off in that direction. So it dates back to, well, it's on maps back to the 1700s, so there's a good chance that it's even older than that. So let's go and see what we get. So it's taken me 20 minutes to get my first decent signal. Even then it doesn't sound that great. Let's see what we've got. Well, first find of the day. Got no idea what it is. It almost looks plastic, but it's not, it's metal. A couple of sort of sharp teeth. I suspect maybe it's something that digs into leather and it's a fragment of maybe a buckle. So who knows, first find anyway. This sounds like a digger and it doesn't sound very deep either. Where is it? In here somewhere. There we go. It's a button. It's a gold button. That's about as close as I've come to gold. What have we got on the other side? Not a lot, really. Well, it's been very quiet so far. That could be a big bit of iron, but again, I'm just going to dig it because I haven't been digging very much yet. I think it's out. It is out. There it is there, I think. See here. Give it a wee wipe. What is that? Who knows? It's definitely broken off something on that end. But what it is, I have no idea. I must be entering a bit of a busier area because that's very crisp. I think that has got to be a coin. It is out the hole. Right, let's get the carrot. See what happens. Bingo, straight away. It is a coin, I believe. Yes, oh, there we go. Victoria, I think. Let's give it a wee rub-a-dub-dub. There we go. It is a penny. Queen Victoria. And hopefully we'll get a date. Maybe not. Oh no, we can. 1900. There's my last hole. And look. Not as clean as the last one, but still well worth the dig. X marks the spot. We are out the hole. So, back out with the carrot. Oh, and there it is there straight away. It's a horrible big bit of iron, look. Another good crisp signal. X marks the spot. Sounds like it could be a coin. Let's see what happens. So, it's out the hole. It's a little bit erratic, but worth the dig. Here we go. And there we go. Looks like lead. Lead it is, and it's got writing on it. From its shape, I would say, let's give it a little wipe. I would say it's a bag seal. So I would guess that the date is 1859, I think it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a 5. 1859. So this is actually a Russian flax seal. So this would have been attached to bales of flax that came into this area in Perthshire, where they did a huge amount of linen making. So they would convert the flax into linen and making like linen pillowcases and bed sheets and so on. So another good signal. Sounds like it's out the hole. And it's here. It's there. There it is there. It's lead, I think. And it looks like it's circular, which can only mean one thing. So there we go. It is a musket ball. So this has been dropped, it's not been fired. There doesn't seem to be any impact marks, but it's from a flintlock musket. So it's made of lead, and it probably dates to sometime around 1600s into the 1700s. You can imagine that hitting you. That would be very, very painful. So that is a good bit of history, probably over 300 years old. Excellent. It's out the hole. Let's have a bit of a look around and see where it could be. Sounded good. Oh, wait a second. Look at that. Oh, is it foil or is it a coin? Oh my god, it's a coin. Oh, fantastic. It is a hammered coin. My god, this is going to be, I think this is my 9th this year. This is incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Right, I'm going to pause this and give this a proper clean up so I don't damage it. I can see it's cracked already. I am absolutely over the moon with that. Silver sixpence, 1605. A little bit damaged, a little bit worn, but you know what? It's 416 years old. I think I would be a bit worn if I'd been in the ground for that long. I'll have a little dig around, see if the missing piece is still in the ground or not. I wonder if it could be related to the musket ball that came from just there. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but we've had a musket ball here, we've had a silver sixpence of James VI right here, and I've got another signal right here. Oh, this is scary. Please be another coin. Please be another coin. There's a bit of pottery. Doesn't look very old though. Nope, pretty modern. Come on. Ah, come on, where is it? Ah, look. Look, look, look. It's not a coin, but it's another musket ball. And it's not been fired. So another lead musket ball. So 1700s. Could it be related to that coin and that musket ball that I got over there? Let's have a wee look, see if they look like they're the same calibre. So there we go, 3 holes. Barely 1, 2, 3, I mean you're probably talking what, 15 feet apart. 2 musket balls and a James VI silver sixpence. So you have to ask yourself, could they all be related? So the coin you can see at the top, 1605. The musket balls could be from the 1600s. It's a bit hard not to get excited. So we've had a musket ball, a silver sixpence, 1605, another musket ball, and I've got another signal. Where is it? There. It sounds pretty decent. This is good. Oh, I forgot whereabouts it was now. Need to keep the head getting a bit carried away, so I think it's about there. Please be another coin. Please be another coin. Let's see. Is it in the hole or is it out the hole? It's still in the hole. So let's get the probe out, turn on the carrot, it's in the hole. It's there. Oh my god, is that another coin? No, it's not. Damn it. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to sit down. This is far too exciting. What is it? Is it that? It is that. It's that. It's another piece of lead. It's a piece of lead. It's not a coin. Oh, my heart's racing there. I thought, oh, fuck, falling over. Sorry, trying to do everything one-handed. Oh god, I thought that was going to be another coin. It's a piece of lead. It looks like it's been another flax seal, a tag on a bale of flax. This is all getting a bit much. So, musket ball, sixpence of James VI. Another musket ball somewhere over, just about, where was it? It was about there. Oh, there. Just there. Then we've had the piece of lead just here. And now I've got another signal. I'm going to have a sit down in a minute. This is too much. Right, I've taken 5 minutes. I've had a bit of a sit down. I'm digging all over the place for this, what was a good signal. Couldn't find it anywhere. I think I'm completely losing my marbles. And look, it's actually stuck on the spade. That's why I couldn't find it. Here we go. It looks like a coin. It's not a coin, it's a button. Look, it's got a raised bit in the middle. Oh, I really hope the sound is okay with this wind. Let me turn around a little bit and try and shelter myself. Oh god, thank god I didn't see that side first because it looks silver, doesn't it? I would have thought I had another silver coin, but it's definitely a button. So that's the best I can do. It's I think it's what they call a livery button, so it's probably from a large household. The employees, the servants and whatnot would have all had the same waistcoats, and on them would have been the same buttons. They would have had the sort of family crest. So you can see there's, I think they call that an argent arm, which is like a bent arm. The hand at the top, and it looks like it's holding probably a sword or a dagger. So probably would have been a family name somewhere, but I think it's going to be wiped. I've had a good scout around where I got the silver coin, a hammered coin, and the musket balls from. Nothing else doing at the moment. I'm about 20 metres away, and that is a very good signal. Still sounds good. I think that's it there. Piece of lead again, I think. Oh, big piece of lead. Wow, that's a whopper. That is a whopper. No wonder it was such a strong signal. Just looks like a sheet of lead. It's been folded and crumpled up. So this is rapidly turning into a good day. Look at this, it's just popped out. It was a pretty good signal. I couldn't film it, I'm just getting covered in mud. Oh, I'm struggling to film it now, but look, this has just popped up. I think it's another old coin. Look how thin it is. Oh, I wonder if it's the same. Oh my god. If this is like James VI or something, then I'm probably 20-25 metres away, but it would be too much of a coincidence, wouldn't it? Right, let me give it a clean up and see what I can do. So there we go. It's another hammered coin. It's copper. It's not silver, it's copper. I'm struggling to see anything on it at the moment, but I'm really reluctant to give it too much of a rub. I'm pretty certain I know again what it is. You've seen these on other videos. I think it's going to be Charles I. I think it's going to be a turner, which is a 2 pence, and that would put it around about 1620 to 1649. Well, we're not a million miles away, are we, from James VI? James VI ruled until, I think he actually was the father of Charles I. So it is logical that whoever had the coin of James VI could well have had this coin as well. So it could be dropped by the same person. Another coin. I'm not even having to dig for it because it's right on the surface. But it looks pretty modern. Pretty green as well. Let's give it a little rub-a-dub. I think I caught a glimpse of Elizabeth there. So it's another ship's halfpenny. God, isn't it weird? I haven't had one of these in like 4 or 5 months, and I've had 3 in a week. So what's the date? It's going to be 1950s or something, maybe 60s. I don't know. It's a 1906. Oh, give it another rub. 1969, or is that a 59? Oh God, I can't see. Nope, it's 59. 1959. Ship's halfpenny, and it is the present Queen Elizabeth II. You can see it's in a bit of a fair state considering it's only what, 50 odd years old. I have to say it didn't get off to the best of starts. It took me a fair while to start getting some decent signals, but by God did I do well today. So we've got a ship's halfpenny. I think it's 1959. It could be 1969, but I think it's 59. We've got these 2 musket balls which look similar. We've got this button which has been silvered, and it's got a sort of extended arm, bent arm that's holding a sword. A couple of lead seals, one of them 1859, Russia, probably both from Russia. They would have been for flax that was brought into Scotland to convert it into linen. We've got a Victoria penny of 1900. We've got this button with a gold decoration, and these 2 here are the stars of the show, fairly close together. On the right, a James VI sixpence. I think it was 1606 or 5. Sorry, I've only got one hand. And then to the left, Charles I, a copper turner, or tuppence, which is pretty sure Charles I was the son of James VI. So I wonder, the 2 musket balls, the copper coin and the sixpence all came from within about 15 feet of one another. I've saved the place on the GPS, and hopefully I will return maybe tomorrow. But I'm absolutely over the moon. This is the highlight of the day. Lots of junk besides. So I'm walking back to the car. I got that previous bit of iron signal, and I get a half decent signal. It's pouring with rain, and I think I'm not getting my phone out. It's about 9 or 10 inches down. Struggle to find it to begin with. Get it out. Look at that. Look how thin that is. Well, I don't know. Is this going to be another hammered coin, or is it going to be a button? It is. I think it's another hammered coin. I do not believe this. This could be 3 in a day. I don't think I've ever had 3 in a day. Let me give this a wee clean up and see if we can see anything. So here we go. Oh, the rain's ruining it. I'm struggling to see any detail. I can see a bit of a band round the side, maybe the odd letter, but I'm pretty convinced it is the 3rd hammered coin. Look how thin it is. I think it's another copper one. I think it's probably Charles I or Charles II, so that would put it somewhere between 1620 into what, 1670s, 1680s. It's bigger than the last, and I think it's a bobby, which would be, I think a bobby was a 4 pence, I'm not sure. But yeah, just incredible. What a day, what an after, well, what a few hours. Absolutely fantastic. Over the moon, delighted.